Not all stabilization is made equal, and to prove it today, I'm gonna pull out my trusty Nikon Z30 with the 12 to 28 lens. Look at this beauty. This thing looks sharp, right? There it is, it's in focus now. Beautiful lens. And I'm gonna bring you into the fold of what I think the best mode for the Nikon Z30 is. So welcome back to Creator Reality, my friend. Even if you're getting a wide field of view, the stabilization leaves something to be desired. When I bought this camera, I thought it was gonna have as good a stabe as the Sony ZV-1 that's recording this now, but it doesn't. It works great for talking heads, but there was something amiss when I went out and did my regular recording. Are we clipping? No, we're not clipping, good. It's been an issue lately, don't ask about it in the comments below. Ask about it. I quit. So anyway, we're gonna use this to prove that not all stabe is the same. So if I turn this camera on and show you the back screen, in the I menu, press the I button, you have two kinds of stabe, electronic VR, which has off and on, and then vibration reduction, which has off, on, and sport. So we're gonna test all of those today. I have both modes turned off, and just so I know what I'm doing, I'm gonna flip the flippy screen out to see me. And I'm gonna record, and I'm gonna walk back and forth here. And now I'm looking at the lens. This is no stabe, and you can see the kind of grip I've got. It's a side grip. There we go. And if I try cupping the camera instead of the side grip, let's see what that does. So let's do it. Do it to it. This is no stabe, and I'm not a light walker. So now I've turned electronic VR on, and I still left the regular vibration reduction on off. Let's get a clip of that. So now we have EVR on and the regular vibration reduction on off. So that doesn't make sense. EVR on, regular VR off. There, that's better. Now we're gonna turn EVR off and turn vibration reduction to on. So that's the built-in, I think it's part of the lens. So now we have EVR off and regular VR on. Yeah, words make sense, right? We spin around. I mean, if you hold this camera steady, it should, in theory, be pretty stable footage, right? Like right now. And now we're gonna try sport, even though I'm not gonna run. So we have EVR off and VR on sport mode with a side grip. Let's do the cupping thing, right? Let's do the cupping. Yeah, I'm cupping the lens and the body. I always feel like I have to hold it down or hold it up further when I do this. Now I've turned EVR on, and we're gonna turn our vibration reduction back to on. So on and on. So now we have EVR on and regular VR on. And something you'll notice with the EVR is if I move around, these corners up here and over there somewhere, they'll get really wonky. That's what I've noticed in my testing so far. So this is kind of a crapshoot, right? We're almost there. Now we have EVR on and VR to sport. EVR on, VR sport. Yep, and I'm still doing the side grip. Yeah, this is crazy, right? All right, if these tests match anything I did at the house where it's not as interesting as seeing, I don't know, forest behind me, right? Turning the EVR on is a bad move with the Nikon Z30. It's garbage. It pisses me off. It took me a year to figure this out. I've had this camera for a year and I just figured this out. Now, if you want a little extra stabe with not a whole lot of money, we're gonna add the Ulanzi MT16 in. So we're gonna clip it on, and I use the Falcam F38 video up here for all my mounts. So we'll get that lined up-ish. And then we'll go into our I menu, and we're gonna turn on the regular VR and turn off electronic VR rather. Yeah, you can see it there. It's me versus me versus me, right? Boom, off and on. With this grip, now the stabe should be pretty good because I've got a nice solid grip on this handle, right? And hopefully I've been able to mix in some of the footage from the Sony as I switch hands and it gets wobbly, because the Sony is back over there. There it is. So hopefully this is a lot more stable than just the, the EVR and everything else by itself, because you've got a nice solid grip. Can you see that? Should I get closer? I love being able to walk around with my wireless mic. But here's a test I haven't run yet. So you're gonna get to see this firsthand. And this is going to be interesting because I'm going to do total vlogger mode, because this camera is supposed to be for vloggers, right? So I've got it out at arm's length, and this is what 12 millimeters focal length looks like. I hope they don't run over my camera. No, we're good. Okay, good. This road was deserted when I got here, but we're gonna swing around, and hopefully our regular VR is doing a great job of keeping everything steady-ish. I mean, it's not gonna be perfect, it's not gonna be GoPro, but it needs to be better than it was, right? I mean, that original stuff is just garbage. Oh, with the EVR, oh. I mean, I bought this lens and I thought, oh, cool, I'm gonna get a wide field of view and then I can crop in with DaVinci Resolve. I did that with my hand. Did you see that? You saw that, right? And I can move closer and further away. But anyway, I thought I was gonna take care of it with DaVinci Resolve, but because the corners get all wonky, it's because it's taking the footage. Look, Resolve is taking the footage from the camera and doing the tilt, the pan, and the rotate. I didn't use any of that footage there, right? Good. Hey, are you enjoying this video? Boop the like button. Am I still in focus? I think I am. I thought Resolve would fix all that, but because of the wonky corners, it totally just foo-bars everything. And I keep catching myself looking at the preview screen. I'm not supposed to be like that. I'm supposed to be a professional here. Anyway, that's enough rambling. Now you've seen all the different stabilization modes built into the Nikon Z30 and this little grip deal. And I think this grip really adds a little bit of extra stability, which is missing. Because if you've got your hand on the camera like this, you can get a lot more rotation here. I mean, you're gonna keep it pretty steady this way and this way, but not necessarily that way when you're moving around. But then if you're holding steady like this, or even if you bend your elbow a little bit, you can really get, you know, pretty good stable footage. I mean, that's pretty stable, right? Oh, I love this field of view. This is great. So anyway, this is the Nikon Z30 with the 12-28 lens on it. And we've looked at all the stability. We did all our testing. And now there's cars driving by. We'll wait. So anyway, that's all the modes on the Nikon Z30 stabilization. Boom! Leave your EVR off, turn your regular VR to on. Yeah, that's all I gotta say on this one. Leave me a comment below if you're gonna try this on your camera, or if you have, what the results were. I'm very curious. And until next time, watch this video over here, and I hope you're having a great day. John out.